Hey everybody, we're in Kakariko again. And I'm Ray. I'm Ray.
Hey, Atou here. Are you gonna talk to him?
I was, but I remembered more important things. There's a bug in a house somewhere.
In a house?
Yes. I was surprised. According to the guide, at least. I had to look at it again, but I'm pretty sure the thumbnail had a picture of inside of a house. There it is. Don't run away now, ant. There we go. That's where the female ant was hiding.
I guess that ain't too surprising, finding an ant inside of a house.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna talk to that dude. Annie, in our quest for pole lanterns and bugs and magic armors. Why'd you snap at me? We had to do something. Let's see. What's he saying? You really did me a favor the other day, my brother. It seems my young one in Castletown has been revitalized and has resumed his business. Wow, look at that little Jimmy. Oh, he's laughing, okay. Life has returned to both this village and Castletown. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Okay, well, he seems to be done. Ah, fine, I'll talk to him twice. You really did. Oh, that's it. Okay. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Yeah, I would say life has returned. It's just like all the people are dead for the most part.
Well, there's more people, and they're all, hey. Thanks to all. The bridge is built, the trade is secure, and we've saved money for the economic development of Castletown. But in order to reach our Castletown development goal, we still need 200 rupees. Please help us bring relief to the people of Castletown who are suffering under the weight of an inflated cost of living, brother.
Sure, I'll help you run those go-arounds that are trying to run a business out of town.
Glorious day!
I'm sorry, you made that weird sound. We achieved our goal, brother! Today marks the day that another legendary establishment is born. You should travel to Castletown later. Thank you for the cooperation, brother. Okay, I'm gonna go buy the magic armor.
Huh. Yeah, I thought he was holding up a donation box, but that's actually just a sign, isn't it?
I thought it was too. I noticed it's ridiculously flat. Alright, Midna, time to travel. Ugh, fine, I'll walk 2 feet over. To the left, where nobody can see me. Behind this tiny wall. Although I'm sure they'll wonder what that weird warping color is behind this wall. Because it goes well above it. Is this it? No. This is it. There we go. You know, now I'm really wondering what those clock things are on the map. Because there's 3 of them in that town, and that can't be bird calls. Because how could you bird call inside of the town? I should look up what that is sometime, since I only know them for being on the HD version. Like, looking at GameFAQs or something.
And there's no...
Okay, I was about to say. How did you find me? I teleported.
I was a wolf.
Yeah. Greetings. I have come to deliver a letter. It's a letter from Alamart. Well, that's good. I came here to buy that magic armor. Well, my business is included. Onward to mail! Whee!
But, don't you need more rubies?
No, I remember I checked that guide when we were in between breaks. Or was it during the last episode? Heroes come together. Malamart, the hero of discounts, is finally open in Castletown. We've got all you need for the upcoming trip, and we offer it at unbelievable prices. Grand opening special, magic armor, limit 1. Act fast, heroes. Alrighty, well that's exactly what I came here for. If I don't have enough money, I'm going to scream at the guide on your computer behind us. Because it lied to me. I was wondering if that was NPCs I was seeing back there. Snort. Do-do-do. I can kind of whistle.
Yeah, and I can't. Thanks for bringing that back up again.
Thanks for bringing that up. It really doesn't depress me more than I already was.
So, oh, already there.
Welcome, welcome! The hero of discounts, Malamart, will be a legend in Castletown. Come on in, welcome, take a look at our wares. I like he just plastered his face over the old sign, and didn't actually change the sign. And now I'll reenact to you my reaction when I first came to this place not knowing about the original, at all, whatsoever. Yes, I literally said nothing and left. I just thought for a minute what I saw. I was like, what? Like, I really don't remember knowing about the shop until after the Malamart thing. I went to investigate. And then I'm like, magic armor? Whoa! Buy one, get one.
Well, yeah, that's generally how it works.
If you want one, then get one.
Huh, that's some interesting shopping bags they have.
Mallow bags, yeah.
Sell it to me. I am Impa.
I'll take one, I'll take one. I don't really want one, but I'll take one, by gosh. Sell it.
Ah, there's nothing but women in this mart, huh?
Well, it's all the hip and rage, and all these statues are now wearing Mallow vests like the shopkeeper is. See? He's got that Malamart vest and a noise hat.
Huh.
And the Mallow statue. Well, this place is really bumping now.
Wait, is that just the old stuff, but now everything's just wearing Mallow vests?
Hey, there's a stamp to buy. Are you serious? There's that nice zoom in on Mallow, and it's still low quality like the original. That guy is too short for that shirt. Look at him.
Huh.
He doesn't let his whole head show. That is funny that they're all wearing Mallow uniforms for statues now. And all Zelda HD pictures are replaced with Mallow. You'll buy it now if you're smart at Mallow Mart. Welcome, welcome, grand opening sale going on now at Castletown Mallow Mart. 20% off, 30% off, of course, why not? We look out for you, the hero of discounts, that is us, Mallow Mart. Buy it now if you're smart, you'll make your selection using the analog stick, and then he moonwalks, like a boss. Mallow Mart stamp, one of a kind, 50 rupees. Bring the official logo of Mallow Mart to this commemorative item will surely make an impression. What do you so what do you think? Are you interested? No, thanks for now.
Oh,
598
wow.
rupees. Yeah. So,
No, I was just took a look at the red potion. Well, I can get it for 40 rupees at the Goron. What are you gonna sell? 15 rupees!
and 100% full health for 50 rupees for the blue potion, which does more than the red potion.
Huh. Yeah, that's some cheap. Oh, what about the bombs? Like,
Well, I can buy them. 30.
The water bomb. Like, I remember 5.
45 for a
30.
set of 30, 45 for a set of 15, and 30 for a set of 10. Which is the amount that we can hold per bomb. Currently. We can probably get the full, like, upgraded whenever we get more bomb bags, but I'm here for this big mana
Well,
gem.
I mean, just like go back onto the bombs and look at the guy on the left whenever you switch between items.
Oh.
Like those eyes
Yeah.
just pop.
Well, because he's telling me about it. Made by Bond's Company. Only Malamar can deliver these savings. For quality defense, no one can beat this price. Is that really defense if it's blowing up, though, for an offense? Well, I guess with no better defense. Bombling, bomb deal. Oh, boom deal. And then blast deal and big deal.
Endangered creatures.
These endangered creatures have been successfully propagated. That
Oh.
means that they have more of them now, right? So they can't be killed off.
Yeah, so like that means they're not endangered.
This is quite a bargain when you think of how valuable your life is. What's a few rupees to stay alive? So what do you think? Yes. Thank you! Thank you! So much! We have sold out of magic armor. Yay! You bought it. You are smart. You bought it at Malamart. Where and your rubies will become magical. The armor will protect you, so if you get hit, you lose rubies, not health. So, if you run out of rupees, the armor will go dormant and your movement will be impaired. It's
Oh.
like wearing iron boots, basically. I think.
Does that mean they changed it, or does it still have its one effect?
You mean where it slows you down?
No, I mean to where just wearing it constantly drains your rupees. Because I saw
Oh.
it say that like when you get hit, it drains your rupees.
Well, they did that when they changed it in Wind Waker HD, that your magic armor drained your rupees.
Yeah, I didn't used to do that. Wait, they did that in HD?
In HD, yeah, they changed it to where it drained your rupees instead of magic, which you had like none.
Wait.
It drained your magic before because it was magic armor.
I don't remember it draining your magic.
I remember because you were like, oh, did they fix the armor in this new revision? I'm like, yes, they did, because it was rupees. And I remember you made complaints about like, oh yeah, because it was magic before and that was terrible. I'm like, yeah, there was like no magic meter. It's
I
not
don't
big
remember
enough.
that.
Either way, I'm buying this stamp. I hope you enjoy your amazing and unique stamp. No one else in the world has. That's pretty funny. You got the Malamart stamp. Check out your stamps in the collection screen in Miiverse. Arrows, nice deal. Light, safe, and accurate. Equip these and you will not be sorry. So if you want good deals with arrows, you have to buy a stamp first. Magic armor sold out. The sign has been discontinued. Bye. Thank you for your patronage. Shop again sometime. Well, That side quest is finally over. I should probably close that. Oops. Fuck the box. That's not the one. This is the one. Armor that protects its wearer by making rupees magical. Without rupees, it impedes movement. Yep, it drains it slowly. Actually, that's faster than I remember. Jeez. Way faster than I remember. Oh well. That's not... Okay, I forgot to double tap it. There we go. I'm going to be a fishy for now. Eventually we'll fix our rupee problem when we get more Agatha bug somethings or rather. Speaking of which, hold this for a second. I'm going to check the guide.
Okay. Although, you know, probably should go to the princess to get like another handout after donating some bugs.
Well, yeah, you can do that while I'm trying to find where the other bugs are we're missing.
Huh. Wait, are people just... Yeah, the townspeople are just walking around with mallow bags now.
Well, it really came popular within 10 minutes, didn't it? Between me instantaneously warping. Joking aside, how funny would it be if it took like half a day to warp? It's like, what's the point of teleporting if it takes as long to move as if I walked there? Less danger? Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, that would be it, wouldn't it? What's going to attack you through the ether? Have you bought a bug? Bugaboo? So, let's see. We're missing whatever this is. The other beetle, pillbug, and snail. I should probably bring it to the top of the list, but the first thing I need to donate is this female ant. Uh-oh. Oh, your computer's acting weird. Little girl ant, aren't you? Little ant. If I might mistake you for a grain and put you in my cereal. Still find that weird. Who puts a random grain of grain in a cereal? A cereal granular by default in olden times? In olden times? Ado, I'm asking you a question! Why aren't you talking to me? I just break down horribly. Oh yes, we have...
Extroverts can be so exhausting at times.
Actually, I'm more introverted than you might think.
Nah, actually, yeah, you probably would be more than I think if you actually are.
Good, now leave me alone forever. Oh yes, we have a pair. Don't those little bugs look happy? Allow me to share this happiness with you. Here is 100 rupees. 7 bugs left until I... What?
You know, I'm part of a club known as the INTJs. You know, which are you part of?
What? Caught me off there. Don't know what you just said.
Okay. Well, what, you aren't going to donate the rest?
I could have swore we only had one new one. Hold on.
That's you had
the one
like
button.
3.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did we?
Somehow. I'm not quite sure when that happened. But,
Oh, the dragonfly and the other... Oh, that's right. I got confused among all the butterflies. Also, because you didn't donate the grasshopper, but that's because money issues. Oops. Well, between loading screens, I'm going to try to bring this to the top really quick. And it's not moving, and there we go. Okay. It doesn't help I need to turn around to do that, and can't play the game at the same time. Maybe if I had it below me, and I could use my feet, but that would be gross, and I'm not good at doing stuff like that. I know.
Well, we can't all be Zero.
Who?
Sora, I mean.
Who? You had to be specific. Who uses their feet articulately that is named Sora?
No Game, No Life?
I don't remember anybody being called Sora in there.
Shiro and Sora. That's the names of the 2 main characters, isn't it?
I forgot their names, to be honest.
Yeah, collectively they're known as Zero. Like, first episode, Sora is like using his feet to
It's
like,
been a while since we've seen
computer, mouse, click, and like play as 4 different characters in an MMO.
When you look at those great big eyes. Oh, we have a pair. Let me just jump animations here real quick. Does she give you a heart piece when you give all the bugs?
Yeah.
Does she give you a bigger wallet? I'm pretty sure it was Giovanni that does that. Wait, I already did that one. I jumped to the gun. I thought I gave the grasshopper first. Wasn't paying attention. Who's your friend, little girl grasshopper? Ooh, I'd love to tickle your belly all day long. That doesn't work at all when it's not trying to be a cutish voice.
Yeah.
Such a happy little pair, aren't you?
I don't really know / remember the prizes that you get the more stuff you give her. Mainly because I don't care. But it's one of those I don't cares in the sense I'm honestly just happy enough giving her bugs to get happy reactions out of her. Like, that's reward enough for me to where, I can't bother to care to remember about all the monetary stuff. That doesn't mean that I'll just give her bugs left and right and skip out on the money. I'll still collect that money. Because, I gotta fund those bug expeditions somehow.
All
Are you
right.
gonna donate to the one guy?
Not yet. I'm trying to remember a thing. Which side of the Hyrule Castle had that one area that had the outlook over Lake Hylia? It's not here, is it? Because it doesn't look like there is. You know what I'm talking about, right? It was like led off to nowhere, and
You mean that place with that mysterious cavern that seemed to have ledges going down? Because that's it over there, isn't it?
No, it like had a guardrail and had some like columns. And Telma had us looking from that spot before we went and did the whole bridge thing. Like, like getting them to Kakariko Village. We like rode through and everything and helped her out. But she started us from a point, and it was one of these into the Hyrule Castle, but I can't remember where. Let me look at the map. That's not the map button. This is the map button. Like, oh, I guess it's over there. Oops. There's supposed to be a Poe over here, and I don't think we got one over there, because we went down here and found one.
Ah.
But it looked like on the guide I saw, and I just wanted to make sure where. Maybe these weird locations are supposed to be dig spots, because that's where Giovanni is, but then there's also these where Agatha's place is, so what are those? And I just realized I'm really close to the microphone and talking too loud a minute ago. Oops. This is where the one guy is with his house that you do the hookshot stuff at. So what is it exactly?
Maybe they're just little notes that certain stuff can only be done here at certain times.
That would make sense. Like, the bird's not going to be here during the nights. And I guess this guy wouldn't be open during... No, wait, they're open at all times, aren't they? Either way, the bird is one thing that makes sense to me. Because, yeah. And Giovanni, I don't know. That's weird. And there's this again. I don't know what that white ring does. Either way, I'm looking around the map for no reason. I found out where our missing bugs are. They're in Gerudo Desert. Kind of forgot. So, while we're looking at a map...
Alright.
Greco Gorge.
Where are we headed to now?
I was going to see about collecting the rest of the bugs real quick before we continue with the plot, because we got all the Poes for now.
Okay, but as far as bug collecting goes, where are we headed to?
According to the map, Kakariko Gorge. That's not over there. Wait. Okay. Okay, that's why. I was like, why can't that work? Where is Kakariko Gorge?
Well, wouldn't that be on the right?
I guess it should be.
Next to Kakariko Village.
Okay, there it is. So, according to the map, I need a flip-flop from what the wiki is showing me. If you can call this a wiki. It's not really a wiki. I think there's a secret cave around here, too, that we haven't gone to yet. And I hear a bug right now, but it's probably not the right one. I have to look at the map first. Okay, so it's going to be to my right down here, according to the things I'm looking at. I'm gonna kill that bug! Ooh, there's still Poes around here. Ah! I don't know why I did a spin attack, I didn't press anything. Okay, so there's supposed to be a bug around here. If I changed to a wolf, I could see it better, probably.
Yeah, too bad there isn't some kind of, bug lantern. Something that would just cause the bugs to fly towards you when you had the lantern out.
That shouldn't be the bug, but it's the closest thing nearby.
Oh, maybe in the 3D remake of Twilight Princess we'll get that. I mean, because where do you go after HD?
You do a 3DS version, of which would be less superior. No, I'm kidding. So, that's weird. According to this, it should be down here. Let me check that map again.
Well, wouldn't your wolf senses tell you? Because,
Oh, I looked at this map wrong. It's on the other side of the bridge. Oops. I feel very dumb. I also feel very hungry. I'm not sure which one is more strong of a feeling right now, though. I feel super dumb, though. I can't believe I looked at that so wrong. There it is. That's my bug! Oh. Okay, now you got you. Alrighty. Thankfully, pillbugs can't fly away, so that's easier to catch them on here. So I don't have to sneak up. Got the lady pillbug now.
Huh.
Now back over to... Wait, was that a church just over there? It looks like one.
You know, a strange series of thoughts just occurred to me.
Well, take us down the path quite slowly so we can follow you, because otherwise it's going to sound really weird.
It's still gonna sound weird once it comes out.
Well...
But okay, you killed that moblin. So I just immediately thought, like, in my head, that now that I've taken your life, I shall take your underwear, you know, for fee, because she has that thing about moblins and, like, underwear. But then I was thinking, wait a second. Underwear goes on the butt. And one thing that I wish that Fee had that Minda has is a large butt. What if that is why Fee has an obsession with underwear? Because she wished she had that butt.
Still funny.
But yeah, you're able to follow along, right? Don't you need like a...
That's not what I wanted to do. There we go.
Alright. And speaking of past topics that I've brought up, right? Because like I never really got finished my idea over. It was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool with races with their own particular weapons and stuff like that? And I believe I was on the Zora, and I thought, you know, they should give you a magical trident of some sort, because like that seems rather fitting. And then I was thinking, oh, okay. But then what the heck would the Sorosas give you?
What the heck is a Sorosa?
Yeah, I kind of figured I'd get that response. Because you never played the Oracle games, right?
No, but I can, and I really should. I just haven't made time to.
Ah, because like I still have them, and I still have like a Game Boy that works. Game Boy? Or were they Advance?
It was Game Boy.
I still have a handheld.
Game Boy Color to be more specific.
Yeah, you know, I have like all my old consoles, and I still have all my old games. So like I can easily go back and like collect them and like do stuff. Anyways,
think I didn't see you, huh? Huh? Think I didn't see you?
In the Oracle games, specifically in Seasons, they did appear in Ages if you did like a transfer code kind of thing. But yeah, like there was this race of a race. I can only call them that. I believe they were called the Sorosas. They come from like a Sorosa land or something like that, to where it's like this an underground world compared to the above world. That like it wasn't like some weird like dark underground like you know dark alternate dimension world that happens to be connected to like a hole. But no, it was like literally just a race, a subterranean race, kind of like the Gorons live in mountains. These things, they live underground, and like there's still lava and stuff everywhere, and they basically just look like a race of people that are like dressed up like all to nines and like a hood and cloak and stuff.
All to nines?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I think it's a fancy way of saying like fully clothed. Like, you know, from top to bottom. And all you can make out from them, other than like the cloak that covers their like entire body, is like the black void that would be their face with like two glowing eyes. And I find it funny is that okay, I'm trying to remember. It's been a little bit since I've played it. But I think the way that you were able to tell like them apart was that boys wore blue and girls wore red.
Oh, hey, another heart piece dungeon.
Right. Unless it was like a race in which they all wore red. I'm having trouble remember because I remember like there was this one person who you had to find her pink bow, and that was like how you knew that that was a girl, and you could even go out like on a date with her.
That's interesting. A Zelda game that has a date possible.
You know, that first appeared in Link's Awakening.
I don't know that.
Wait, you never played Link's Awakening?
Wait, oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I still don't remember that in Link's Awakening, and I played that.
Yeah, dude, you totally went on a date with Marin.
I don't remember it ever being a date, no much less anything of going with her anywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, was there a dungeon you needed to have her follow you to for some reason?
I don't remember that. I just kind of remember that, like, you got Marin, and it's like you held her up like an item or something like that.
Yeah.
It says, "You got Marin. Could this be your big chance?" or something like that. And they pretty much treated it like it was a date. Like I remember it as such because you could go to certain areas, and You happen to recall how Link's Awakening had this gimmick to where you could actually collect pictures, and using the Game Boy printer or something like that, you could actually print out the pictures that you collected in the game of Link's Awakening?
Yeah.
Well, some of them were just of pictures of you with Marin.
Those are very specific events to try and get, by the way. Like, it's easy to miss all of them, and therefore losing 100% chance of the game.
Yeah.
That spider just pulled a fast one. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Jump strike a second time. Oops.
Right.
It's like, how did he do that?
Yeah, but you recall what I'm talking about, right?
I know about the pictures, but I can't remember the Marin one right now. Although I'm sure I've looked them over one time on like a wiki. Oh, wow. Oh! Anyway, well, I got everything in this cave. That's cool. But yeah, I know what you mean for the pictures, and I can understand if there was one with Marin, because that would be a point in the game where you could take a picture of the plot.
Yeah. This still makes me excited to know that she is coming to Hyrule Warriors in the future.
I look forward to seeing what they do, and somebody theorized, well, she could probably use the 8 instruments. I'm like, I forgot there was those.
The 8 instruments? Nah, man, she's totally gonna grow angel wings, fly around the area, and squawk like a seagull, as she should.
Sorry, I was just imagining, like, as you were saying each piece of that, I was just imagining, like, all majestic and then, like, like just cartoony looking face when she squawks.
It is the only correct way to do it. Yeah.
I need to remember to keep my wits about, because there be a pole around here somewhere. I can sense it, because I have this cool lantern.
Yeah. But anyways, you found a red bow for one of them, and like you were able to go on a date with her. And I think the reason you needed her to go on a date was because she allowed you to go into certain areas you couldn't otherwise, and like that's where you were going to go.
Another one just sitting around? I didn't remember there being that many sitting around.
And like that's how you were able to collect stuff to progress, either for main storyline or for like side quest progress, I forget. And that when you beat the game and you got your little, hey, you beat the game code, use this when you start up Oracle of Ages and you'll get stuff. Like if you went on that date with her, she would actually appear in Ages saying that like she was on a vacation or something like that. Because otherwise you totally didn't encounter the Sarosa race in Ages from what I recall.
Huh.
But yeah, they're a subterranean race that wears hoods. Like, think of them like Shy Guys, except their hoods cover them up even more. They don't have the mask and instead have like the VV/Oracle of pitch black with like glowing eye things going on. I was thinking, what could be an item for that race? Because, yeah, sure, why not bring back that race? Why do, like,
That it rolled through the rock. I turned back around because it rolled through it. I'm sorry, go on.
What makes the Zoras and the Gorons, so special and stuff like that?
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, let's, yeah. Let's bring back, some of the other races. Which kind of makes me wonder, what other races am I thinking about that are probably missing, because I can only think of the Sarosas from the Oracle series. I mean, I wouldn't exactly count the people from Awakening, like missing or so.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to happen when the bird flew in out of nowhere for the assist. Now I have to kill that ghost again and anything else nearby that wants to bother me. Jeez.
But, yeah, like, the Sarosas is, like, one of the few races I can, like, think that just, like, has never appeared in another Zelda. Oh, wait, I forgot. How could I forget about these guys? They're so important. The Minish. Like, wouldn't you love to see the Minish again?
Never know too much about them. I don't remember. I never actually finished Minish Cat. Probably didn't even get halfway through it. Yep. So I never had much of a connection to them, probably.
Yep. At least you played it. I haven't even been able to play it myself. And I was like, I would love just to meet the Minish. It was like, let's see them again in another race and, like, stuff like that. But, oh, yeah, that's right. I need to figure out a weapon for the Minish.
Well, all the Poes in this area are dead. That's good to know. I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Right, but anyways, the Sarosas. Underground race. I figured what would be, like, their signature thing. I figured, well, why not a shovel? Because I kind of remember, like, a shovel being somewhat important in regards to the Oracle games when it came to that race. So I figured, hey, yeah, a shovel, but isn't that just basically, like, the Zora spear or something? I was like, oh, then I'll give him the hammer. But then I thought, hey, wait a second. why don't the Gorons have a hammer? I mean, that's what they like ordained to give to Runia, wasn't it? In Hyrule Warriors. I was like, okay, that makes sense. You know, give him the Megaton hammer or something. But
I'm still disappointed his Megaton hammer does not look like it should in that game. It does look nice. I just wish it was the Megaton hammer. Of course, then again, they pulled the same crud against me when they suddenly had the Bigoron sword for Impa, and I was like, oh, it's close, but not what I was wanting to see.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for a two-handed sword style for Link, because he doesn't have that. I'm checking stuff. I need to go north of Faron. I don't know where that is on my map. I was going to warp there, but I don't know where it is on my map. Wait, wrong button. I meant to do this. Okay. So, north of Faron would be here? No, wait. Faron is down here. So that's going to be down here? Maybe? That's South Faron Woods, so...
Wouldn't it be easier to just go to Castletown and make your way south?
Probably. But it says North Faron, so... Wait. Oh, wait. It's going to be in the same area where that bug is. And I just realized this is it right here. Who would have thought a mirrored map would be throwing me off so much? Because it is. Oops. Yeah, the other thing is the snail at the Temple of Time that we can't get to in the Sacred Grove. We need to transcend time and space for that one.
Well, technically just time.
Okay, good point.
Which, you know...
Go out! Exit the map!
Oh, I thought you were telling me to spit it out.
No, go on.
Okay.
No! Stupid!
One thing about time travel is, like, I like it. Some people just kind of, like, will bring this up, like, every now and then, and, like, you know, like, to where if you had, like, you know, stopped time or something like that, then shouldn't you not be able to move? Because air would be frozen, and so you shouldn't be able to move through the air, like, and I always, like, try to go one step further. I was like, well, you should not even be able to see, for that matter, because you see by reflecting light, and light would not be reflecting into your eyes. At most, you may be able to see, like, barely of a still image by moving forward and forcing those reflected light patterns into your eyes. But the one thing that, like, kind of gets me a bit...
I just realized I went too far. Oops. I'm sorry, I got distracted by thinking about what you're talking about. I was about to put an input, and I'm like, wait, why am I here?
Right.
Oops.
But one thing that got me, I say, hey, wait a minute. Like, I'm thinking about time, but I'm totally forgetting about space when it comes to some stuff. Like, you know, the world is always moving. It's constantly rotating on its axis, and that's rotating, like, in its orbit around the sun and stuff like that.
Oh, I did go to the right area. It just happens to be in Hyrule Field right here. It's north of Faron, not North Faron. That was my mistake. Okay, I was in the right area. Anywho, I'm sorry, what did you just say about control of time?
You know, the one thing that kind of gets me is, like, you know how, like, in some time fictions thing, they'll, like, go to a bubble or an area and just, like, rewind time, and, like, you'll see, like, stuff happen in reverse that happened there. Like, a box that was there is no longer there, or, like, it's moved over to the side. People are walking in, walking away, and stuff like that. But one thing that always got me about that is that, you know, technically from a time standpoint, that shouldn't make any sense because you're not taking space into account. You're trying to take space into account by showing stuff moving around and stuff, but the thing is, the world is constantly rotating, and even that, like, is constantly spinning around the sun in an orbit. So, shouldn't it mean that during that, you know, concentrated space bubble where you're reversing time, you should see stars and stuff there at some point? Because, you know, you're taking into account of, like, everything that was there in that given area. And it just seems odd to me that you're only seeing specific localized stuff and not like the natural stuff of, like, oh yeah, you know, at this point in time and space, this was there in that location at that time or something like that. So it's just like, you know, why doesn't that ever come up or seem to be a thing? So, like, it was you know, that little aspect like always kind of got to me because, you know, we talk like time and space are like these two big things. But really, time ain't nothing without the space there to, like, you know, take it up to be moved around. So they're rather more intricately connected.
Intricately connected?
Yeah, like, intricately...
Say it right! Sorry.
Intrinsically? No, intricately?
Yeah.
Intricately connected, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, they're a lot more intricately connected than, like, one really, like, wants to take the time to think about, really. Yeah. Which, just even brings up more time shenanigans now that I think about it. Because, you remember Mrs. Zayoi?
From Toho?
Yes.
Yes.
Lady Sakuya is able to, hold all those knives and stuff is because, according to time manipulation, she just simply, puts some, away in a pocket dimension or something. And then, a pocket dimension of the past, and then just summons that into present time or something like that. Which is how she's able to have all those knives. But then I'm just wondering, hey, wait a second, don't you need to go back to that point in space where you put away that knife in that pocket dimension? Because, whoever said that knife is going to be taking up that space that you're currently summoning it from. Because, when you try to logic things that happen on the border between dream and reality, I guess that's what you get. But then again, when you come from a place that, literally rests on the border between dream and reality, you can just get away with such shenanigans, huh?
I guess so. We should probably go back and visit Barnes and see if we can't get another bomb bag to get the last set of bombs.
Huh. So you can choose between 2 different bombs right now?
Yeah, I have the water and regular bombs at the same time. By the way, that great fairy bottle of tears, I didn't realize that was us getting the 3rd bottle. I kind of forgot. And if I'm remembering correctly, the last bottle is thanks to the shadow gauntlet of monsters in the Arbiter's Gerudo Desert. Whatever that dungeon is called, I'm pretty sure the Great Fairy Tears you can get rewarded from there, it gives you a new bottle too. And here's the one bridge we haven't gone to yet, because I noticed it was empty on the map. So I kind of did that for no... Gosh dang, that looks weird. I kind of did that for no reason, sorry.
Oh, hey, I just thought of what it is that the Minish can have. Why the heck did I want to call them Picori?
I thought that was their name. I mean, I assume that was their name.
Then why are they called the Minish?
I don't know. Because people didn't know what to call them?
Is it that they call themselves the Picori, but then the Haleans call them the Minish?
I have to look that one up on the wiki.
It's called the Picori Blade, from what I recall, that you use before it becomes the 4 swords.
And those are somehow intrinsically linked together between the 4 swords in the Minish game.
Yeah. Well, one thing I like about the Minish Cap that I read is that you literally make the 4 sword in that game. And, that's what leads to 4 Swords Adventure.
But you don't get the benefit, right? To do the 4 sword thing?
Well, actually, you sort of do. They just have it to where when you do a charged spin attack, that you just split into 2. And then, you do, a double charged spin attack.
I'm trying to turn back to normal here, but I can't because there's Gorons.
Yeah, but that's about as far as, using the 4 sword capability goes, to my knowledge. But that's pretty neat. You basically go through a game where you forge a different legendary weapon that has effects on other games. Yeah, this ain't the Master Sword. This is, the 4 sword. 4 swords or 4 sword? That'd make an interesting rivalry between, Fee and whatever spirit we didn't have at the 4 sword.
I can grab my bombs. Huh. I thought that would open if I bombed it. Either way, I'm not here for this exactly. No! I thought I switched items. There are no posts here. Okay.
Oh, right, but the thing I was trying to get to. Okay, so, I'm still trying to figure out what the heck what the Sorosas even have. If, they were to have, a particular, weapon to represent what is the Sorosas. But I figured, for the Minish, they would probably have the gauntlets. Oh.
I heard from the elder brother, we are supposed to let you go up anytime. If you want to go up. Alright, get on my back. Alright, so now it's going to be this same thing, I guess. So across everybody, just, hey, you want to go up? When I go up, and then I fall down, and then I'm on the ground. Woohoo.
But yeah, I figured a Minish would probably have, gauntlets to them, or at least something to help instigate melee combat. To which, some may ask her, well then, why doesn't the Zoras do that? Because the Zoras are the ones that get the trident. So shut up. I was okay, well then why do the Minish get, awesome kung fu? That's because of something that I read about in a trivia section once. And, that was... The game opens up with, there's this... excuse me... tournament that's going on. and Vati wins the tournament. Like, what's so grand about this tournament is that, like, the winner of the tournament gets to touch the legendary sword or something like that. I think this legendary sword was the Master Sword. I'm not too sure about that. Thing is, Vati thought it would be the Light Force. So.
Well, that's a weird thing right there. You see this weird layering going on, right?
Huh.
I was just trying to get a good look in there to see what it is. That looks like plot, so I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I thought that was something supposed to open, but it seems not yet.
Huh.
Well, I guess good enough. We're getting close to the end of this, but do try to finish your little story.
Okay. Like, Vati won the tournament because he thought he would get the chance to touch the Light Force, which I think it was hinted at in the game. It was basically the Triforce of Wisdom or something, but it wasn't. And so, using, like, the blade or something, like, he was able to, like, unleash, like, a curse upon the land or something like that. And, well, the thing that I read that was trivia-wise was that in America, or in the English version, they said that it was, like, a sword tournament or something like that, and he had won. And I figured, oh, that makes sense, you know, win the sword tournament, touch the legendary sword. But the thing is, Vati himself never used a sword. He was like, you know, this great wizard that, like, used magic and stuff. So I was wondering, how did a non-sword user, like, win the tournament? Because it turned out, in the original version, it was just simply a martial arts tournament. Which means, oh, okay, so that means that Vati, this Minish who used magic to size himself up to a Hylian, used, like, you know, fisticuffs with magic to win the tournament. So I was thinking, okay, that's cool. So you're basically telling me that the Minish know martial arts. So hence, that's why, in my grand logic, that I think that, you know, the weapons for the Minish should be, like, you know, magical fisticuffs of some sorts.
I see.
Like gloves, boots, what have you.
I'll be surrounded with love, he says. I wonder how many times I need to do this, because I'm not 100% sure.
I'm wondering, like, is it based on how many times you've donated, or how much you've donated?
I think it's supposed to be how much, which is 30 and 50 are odd prices, really. If you continue to pray for peace, I need to be surrounded by love.
I don't remember it being a ridiculous, like, high amount in order to, like, get the heart piece.
I don't remember either, but I don't remember at all, so... we got money to spend, we're gonna get it back later. Although now I'm really curious how many it's supposed to take. I'm just kind of doing this, and we need to be at Hyrule Town, because I think for any side quest stuff, we can't do anymore until we continue the plot. And we've done about all we really need to do. I wanted to get the Ghost Lantern, so we can at least have it. That way we might not have to refer to the guide anymore.
Well, we haven't visited Hina's fishing area, or even did, like, the boat minigame with her sister.
You're right, so we're going to have to stay off the plot for a little bit more. We have to! In the meantime, I'm just doing this, and there's no heart piece yet. No, I didn't mean to do 30. But I hate that there's a weird buffer delay on me pressing down there. It won't let me move at all. Oh, but it'll let me press A easily on 30. Well, I've blown a lot of... Oh, I did it. If he did something different, I didn't see it. And the power of love descended upon me. Yeah, I actually got a floor. What a way to end this episode. Yay! Well, I guess I'll see you next time, everybody.
See you later, everyone.
The power of love.